We're learning new numbers on the Camp Fire in just the last 10 minutes. The average acreage now is up to 146,000, and the containment is up now to 50%.
But what's the really shocking piece of information to come out of this press briefing? We just got information from more than 1,000 people are considered unaccounted for. And what that means actually is not necessarily that there are 1,011 people out there. There could be multiple listings of the same person, just maybe their name was spelled incorrectly in one instance or another, but still over 1,000 people unaccounted for. The body count up 8 today. It's now 71. And Newswatch 12's Rachel Teedy is live from the command center in Chico. Rachel, you told us you were able to meet up with some of the Southern Oregon firefighters. What can you tell us about their efforts there?
I'm in the fire camp right now. You can actually see the maps of the PIO camper behind me, and I just got back from Paradise within the last hour and a half, where I spent the majority of the day. And I just have to tell you, the damage is immense, where house after house after house is just gone. But then sometimes there's a house left standing, and that's all because of winds and sometimes just luck. Now, I did catch up with some of our local crews today, and they told me the same thing. They just had this reaction of shock to all of the damage. Now, I met up with folks from the Rogue River Fire District, Medford Fire Rescue, the Oregon Department of Forestry, and someone from Fire District 3. And they told me they're helping assess hazards like those dangerous trees, mop up, and doing searches, making sure nobody is in a vehicle or a house. They said that this amount of damage, where large swaths of town are ruined, is unusual.
Seeing this much disaster, we go out on a structure fire, we'll see a few dwellings, maybe a block, and that's pretty extreme for us to experience. But to see this kind of devastation, the amount of it, and it's a once-in-your-career type experience.
So tomorrow I'm planning on tagging along with members of ODF and the State Fire Marshal's team as they do more building searches. Now, you probably can't tell from the camera, but I'm actually having trouble talking, and I don't know if you can see the smoke, but it is just thick. We're no strangers to thick smoke, right? We saw it for months, and then now for the past couple of years. That's exactly what this feels like, if not worse, up in the Paradise area. And that's something that fire crews don't expect to be leaving anytime soon, but we did hear in the meeting that they are hoping for rain next week. Live in Chico, Rachel Teedy, Newswatch 12.